Nano Banana Pro. So what's all the fuss about? Well, right out of the blue, with pretty much zero fanfare, Google released this incredibly powerful new AI image model. And believe me, it is a massive leap forward. Let's get into it. So here's the thing you need to understand. Nano Banana Pro isn't some brand new thing built from scratch. It's actually an evolution of the top-tier stuff they already have. Think of it less like a new tool and more like a super intelligent creative co-pilot that helps you make everything better. Logos, posters, product shots, with way less of a headache. Okay, so you're probably wondering, where can I get my hands on this? The short answer is pretty much everywhere. Let's take a quick look. The way they're rolling this out is just insane. I mean, of course it's in the Gemini app, and yeah, free users get to play with it too, which is awesome, but it's also being baked right into Google Slides, Google Ads, and even their AI filmmaking tool, Flow. Google is putting this power in everyone's hands. And here's a really cool little feature that tackles a big problem: authenticity. You know how hard it can be to tell if an image is real or AI generated? Well, now they're using this thing called Synth ID. It's basically an invisible cryptographic fingerprint that proves an image came from Google's AI. And, bonus for the premium users, that visible Gemini stamp is gone, so your final images are totally clean. All right, enough talk, let's get to the good stuff. What can this thing actually do? Because this is about way more than just making pretty pictures. This is about giving you the power of an entire creative studio right from your browser. So let's really put it through its paces. First up, we're throwing it the ultimate curveball for any AI image generator: text. For years, this has been AI's Achilles heel. You know what I'm talking about, right? That garbled, nonsensical text that looks like a melted alien language. So, can Nano Banana Pro finally get it right? We didn't go easy on it either. We gave it this absolute monster of a prompt: a bilingual cafe menu, English and Japanese, with perfectly spelled ingredients, specific prices, a minimalist design, and even little illustrated icons made out of clay. For most AIs, that's just a recipe for disaster. And the result is flawless. I mean, look at this. It's a clean, bilingual menu, and the text is perfect, right down to the tiniest little descriptions. Espresso with steamed milk is spelled correctly. This is a huge leap from the gibberish we've all gotten used to. Okay, next challenge. It can create things from scratch, but can it enhance what's already there? Let's see if we can get it to turn a simple photo into an educational poster by actually researching and adding relevant facts. So here's the prompt we used. We gave it a photo of Petco Park in San Diego and said, turn this into an educational poster. We asked for history, geology, fun facts. This isn't just about adding text. The AI has to recognize the location, do real-time research, and then present it all visually. And the result is honestly incredible. The AI knew exactly where it was and pulled up accurate info about the stadium's capacity, the history of the whole neighborhood, and even the local geology, like the Rose Canyon Fault Zone. Now, it's not 100% perfect. You can see some of the arrows are a little wonky, but the ability to research and annotate an image on the fly, that is a total game changer. Text and infographics are impressive for sure, but this next feature is where Nano Banana Pro really, truly shines. This is where my jaw hit the floor, blending multiple, completely unrelated images into one single cohesive scene. And what's wild is how easy it is. You just upload your images, up to 6 of them, write a prompt to describe the vibe you want, and just watch. It takes all these separate pieces and magically blends them into one stunning picture. Check out this example. We took 5 totally random photos: a dog, a surfboard, a city skyline, a neon sign, and a road, and just asked the AI to mash them all together into a sci-fi movie poster. And would you look at that? It's absolutely mind-blowing. The dog is there, the surfboard, the city, the road, the neon glow. It's all in there, but it's not a sloppy collage. It's been perfectly blended into this epic, cinematic poster. This is a creative superpower, plain and simple. So let's push this even further. What if you're not an artist? Can it take a simple, rough sketch and turn it into a photorealistic product render? So first, we asked the AI to just sketch out an idea for a futuristic gadget. Then, and this is the crazy part, we fed that same sketch right back into the model and asked for photorealistic render. And what we got back is a professional-looking product shot with realistic lighting and materials. This could literally change how products get designed. Now, any creator knows consistency is everything, and it's a huge pain point with AI. You make the perfect image, but then you have to start all over again for different platforms. Well, Nano Banana Pro says it's cracked that code. And you know what? It works. Here's the exact same scene, the cabin, the lake, the mountains, generated in 4 different aspect ratios. The composition stays solid across all of them. That means you can create one core image and use it everywhere without having to remake it from scratch every single time. That's a massive time saver. Okay, so when you put all of this together, what's the real story here? The takeaway isn't just that Nano Banana Pro is another image generator. No, its true superpower, the thing that sets it completely apart from the pack, is editing. This thing is a master of manipulation. You can take a photo and say, make this look like a watercolor painting, or apply the color grade from my favorite sci-fi movie. You can even take a boring photo and reimagine it as an 80s synth-pop album cover, all with just a few words. So I'm just gonna say it. When it comes to the complex job of editing and manipulating photos that already exist, Nano Banana Pro is, right now, the best model on the market. In this specific area, it is absolutely crushing the competition. You really have to try it for yourself. And all of this leads us to one really big question. Are we watching the beginning of the end for tools like Photoshop? As these AI editors get more powerful and easier to use, is knowing how to write a killer prompt about to become more valuable than knowing your way around a toolbar? The future is definitely here, and it's time to figure out our place in it.